Hello everyone and welcome to a special 2000 subscriber episode of Twitter Talk Trash. And from me to all of you, I would just like to say thank you very much for subscribing to me and putting up with my nonsense. So please, give this video a like. If you haven't already, then please do consider subscribing. Maybe even give it a share. Anyway, on with the video.
Swerving sexism, female mechanic opens her own garage to make women feel safe.
Come here, I just want to touch you. Well, I wish her all the best, and no doubt her business will be booming. Because we all know how bloody awful women drivers are. By the way, ladies, this isn't called a turny wheel. It's called a steering wheel. What does that comment say?
Dare some keyboard warrior to call me something like napkin American to my face.
Usually I don't agree with napkin Americans, but in the case of this Plantation Barbie, I agree.
Plantation Barbie? Come on, you can do better than that.
I would never call you napkin American to your face. I would probably go with something like rice rascal.
No.
No purpose flour.
That one's not very good either.
Chalk child. Chalk child is a personal favorite. I love using that one.
Nah, I'm not feeling it.
What about lice lieutenant? Do you prefer lice lieutenant? Walking ranch. That's the one for you. You are a walking ranch. Yeah?
It appears, even to this day, nothing beats Nick.
Stinky pinky funky, steady but the donkey dies, steady cries, stinky pinky funky.
So, you meet a new guy or you meet a new girl and everything's going great. You have a lot in common, you share good chemistry, a few days and weeks pass and everything's gravy. And then eventually, things proceed to the bedroom, oh yeah. And then you ask that pivotal question. And they say no? Well, if they don't do head, you kick them out of bed. You gotta be cool like Hans Gruber and call them an Uber. If she won't travel south and put it in her mouth, if he won't wet his tash upon your gash, then get them the hell out of there. If they lie on their back and say, "Oh, that was great," but they won't reciprocate, then you need to get out of there before it's too late.
This man is the father of these twins. James, find out.
Ooh. Now, let's see where this goes.
This is a photo of James. And these are their 4-year-old twins.
And I'm positive he's the father. I have never cheated on James.
You are not
Yikes. Well, looks like those kids really don't have a father. Unless Tyrone comes back.
Could have been a well-executed tackle. She's just gone too far up on that lift.
Girl power! Am I right?
I once went to Asda to get some condoms and got a really funny look when I asked the store assistant where the fitting rooms were.
Yeah, I'm not a good white person.
Agreed. Yeah. You're a pathetic, fucking spineless weakling is what you are.
Are you?
Nah, I'm a bit of a scumbag.
Nah, me neither. Learning to understand that as I pursue anti-racism, it doesn't make me good.
It doesn't really matter how anti-racist you want to be or how anti-racist you claim to be. It'll never be good enough.
Doesn't make me the good white person is super important. We tend as white people to go, look how great I am.
You should always make sure to speak for yourself. I certainly have never done that. Fucking ever.
And I've wanted that praise, and I've wanted black people to give me a pat on the back.
You are so fucking pathetic. Not me. Because I'm not a pathetic weakling.
And I have to constantly check myself.
That is really fucking sad.
When you'll literally do anything to prove you're not transphobic.
If you are rude to a black woman in my comment section, you are getting immediately blocked.
Good. You should be able to sculpt your online social media experience to how you see fit. And by blocking anyone who may trigger you in any which way, you're doing the healthy thing. Even though it will seep you further and further into ignorance.
I am not going to wait for you to clarify what you meant. I am not going to see both sides of the argument. If you are rude to a black woman in my comment section, you are getting blocked. And for any Muslims who come across this video, yes, this absolutely includes you. I do not care.
Wait a minute. What if that black woman is rude to me first? I cannot retaliate. So if a black woman unprovokingly attacks me, verbally, in a comment section, I shouldn't do anything. I mean, I certainly would not let an immutable characteristic like the color of one's skin to stop me from saying anything to anyone. Because I'm not racist.
I woke up at like 4 o'clock. It was literally 4:01. I looked at the clock, it's 4:01. And then I started texting you, and like everyone knew I was asleep. And then so when I went downstairs to go eat, because I heard, oh, like, come eat guys. And mom's already talking to them. She's like, oh, you guys could have all the chicken. G's not gonna eat any. I'm like, you're gonna do this on the last day of Black History Month?
What is the fucking problem?
You're gonna make fried chicken and then give it to my white aunt and my white cousin?
I don't understand. I don't understand your point of contention. What are you fucking talking about?
And my little brother and sister. But still, I'm like, yeah, so I refused to eat any of the chicken, even though she was like, oh, no, it's enough. After I caught her, I was like, oh, okay.
All I got from that was that she has a problem with her white relatives, possibly even white people in general. And she was upset that she didn't get any fried chicken on Black History Month. On the tail end of Black History Month. I thought it was racist to assume that black people like fried chicken, at least according to woke supremacists. I give up. I fucking give up.
So this is a friendly reminder to white women who are working with someone on their anti-racism and healing journey, right?
I honestly can't think of anything more degrading.
So I know that one of the things that happens with you guys is you go to this place where you might need to schedule an additional session, or you might be really struggling with something, and then you have this thought of, oh, I don't want to bother them, right? And I'll figure it out on my own. That is that supremacy thing coming up.
Well, gosh, I feel very fortunate that I don't have to deal with any of that fucking bullshit. I know in my mind that I'm not racist. And there is not even the slightest molecule of white supremacy in me. I literally know that for sure.
You believing that even though you have these things ingrained in the foundation of who you are, that you will somehow, in your superiority, be able to crawl through the fog and the chaos and all of that stuff to get to clarity without assistance from a black person. Oh, I don't need the black person to help me with this. I, as a white woman, am fully capable of dismantling this white supremacy within myself.
I wonder how many white women of whom believe in stupid concepts like white guilt she's managed to fool with this fucking bullshit. I mean, this woman is implying that white supremacy is ingrained into every single white person as part of who we are. And she's talking about it like it's a foregone conclusion, like it's a statement of fact. Or she could be lying through her teeth to promote some kind of grift.
No, you need the help. That is why you're working with this person. Does that mean you might need to schedule additional sessions? Yeah. But keep in mind, when we talk about how it is not black women's responsibility to do these things for you and provide these services for free for you, recognize what we're saying is for free. We're expressing that we will do these things, but you will pay us for our labor. We're not providing the labor for free anymore.
Take note of what she just said right there, and I will prove to you that everything she's saying is absolute fucking bullshit. But I'm gonna save it to the end.
That's what we're saying. If you are a paying customer, you are a paying client, and you need to schedule an additional session, baby, schedule the additional session.
What the fuck is that? That's how you know she is absolutely full of shit. If she really wanted to help white people, or in this case, white women, to help them with their white supremacy, for the betterment of black people everywhere, then why on fucking earth would she put it behind a paywall? A paywall of $6,000 fucking dollars. And I bet there are people who are actually paying out for this infernal nonsense. But I'm willing to bet that the lady of whom I featured in this part of the video is willing to bet on the idea that she can get people to sign up. Because if they don't, what is the inevitable and logical conclusion? At least according to her. If you don't want to sign up to the thing that she's grifting for, it must mean that that person is racist. What? You don't want to become anti-racist? Must mean that you're fucking racist then, huh? I really hope that black woman comes across this video because, by God, she should absolutely go fuck herself.
You want to know what's funny in the most unironic way is I hate America so much, the quality of life is so bad that I'd be willing to commit treason for free.
I'm sure the international enemies of America would pay handsomely for sensitive information, strategic information, and you're willing to give it away for free?
I'd be giving away government secrets like it's a Black Friday deal. You know, my little jingle would be, it's the season for some treason. I would do anything to get out of this country.
Well, unless you sell government secrets and sensitive information, how will you ever get the money so that you can get out of America? You're a dumbass. Oh, and to no one's surprise, he's still here. Still making videos. Was he full of shit?